So I think, more than likely, this is the first time we've ever talked about Fast and Furious on the podcast, and we wouldn't be talking about it if there wasn't some big, serious stuff going down with this movie. Because I don't know about you, Josh. I don't care about this franchise, but I kind of care about it now. So
Yeah.
So Justin Lin, the director of Fast X, and yes, that's what they're calling it, and not Fasten Your Seatbelts, which makes me sad.
Oh,
I know that would have been great.
boo.
So Justin Lin has directed a couple of Fast movies in the past. I believe he did Fast 5. They were maybe a little under a week into filming for Fast X when he quit directing the movie. He's going to stay on as a producer, but he has left the project. Normally, I would go, wow, that's weird. But then a video started circulating around the internet that I first saw on Twitter, and I've seen it in some other places, of Vin Diesel. It almost looks like Vin Diesel is holding Justin Lin hostage. And he's just like, hey, Justin, this is going to be the best one yet, right? We got the family back together. How's it all coming along? And Justin Lin is visibly uncomfortable. He's just like, it'll all come together in the end. And then he's gone now, which I think speaks to a bigger problem that we've kind of seen alluded to by other people before. And that is, Vin Diesel seems like a nightmare to work with. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of The Rock, but we hear nothing but professionalism when it comes to The Rock in terms of a working environment. And if he's butting heads with Vin Diesel, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to take the Rock side of going, he kind of knows when to show up and just do the work and do things a specific way. Whereas Vin Diesel, in his defense, I've always got the sense that he's been very protective of this franchise because it's like his baby, and maybe he wants to maybe he sees it as like honoring the legacy of Paul Walker or something. But this is not a good sign. You just lost your director 1 week into filming. Oh, Universal absolutely has to be scrambling to find a director. Like, obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if they had stuff about Fast X that they were going to show at CinemaCon today. But now they can't do that. If anything, they'll be like, we found a director super, super quickly. We found Joe off the street. He is now directing it, which means Vin Diesel shadow directing, which I always kind of get the sense that Vin Diesel shadow directs all of these movies and like gets more power over time. Not gonna lie, this actually kind of makes me more interested in this movie than it was before. Just to be like, the only one I've seen is Hobbs and Shaw. But if this is the dumpster fire that it might be, if the director's piecing out this quickly, I kind of want to see the train wreck. But Josh, you've seen the video. What do you think about Justin Lin, who has been in the Fast franchise for quite a long time now, just up and leaving?
Yeah, it's really like you're totally right. Like if you watch the video, I don't know if it's like the phrase would be he's being held by hostage or anything like that, but like it looks more like, how do I say this? Somebody's ex who was like chill, or like the friend of who just observed his somebody like do an incredible relationship atrocity and just like look at him and go, yeah, dude, this'll be great. Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait. And like that's literally how he's dealing with Vin Diesel in the video. It's super like it's uncomfortable, it's cringe. I think the video's like maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute long, and the amount of discomfort on Justin Lin's face is incredible. And so to hear him exiting this role within a week of filming is not surprising at all. If what the video shows is true, then yeah, like get out of there, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if Vin just goes ahead and takes up the director role. Like I don't understand, if you're gonna shadow direct, at least like just take the credit, bro. Don't pretend to be the guy in charge.
So I'm glad I have my Twitter up as we're doing this live so I can follow along CinemaCon, because a report's now coming out from Variety about Fast X. This is not announced at CinemaCon because, of course, they want to peddle positive news. But according to Variety, Fast X might have to hire a second unit director to finish the movie because hiring a named director would most likely mean script and set changes that would be too expensive for Universal.
What? I just there's gonna be an absolute dumpster fire. Like I will drive to Florida and come to just watch this movie together with you, just because like it is literally gonna be watching a train wreck, and I'm so excited for it. You know it's gonna be bad when Expendables 4 is probably gonna be more entertaining and more coherent storyline than a Fast X movie. Like, gosh, dude, like I think if anything, the past 4 movies, including this one, have shown that Fast X does not, the Fast and Furious series does not take advantage of the great puns and the great storylines that they could take advantage of. So, you know, better luck, best of luck to them, I guess. I don't really hate anybody. I don't even really hate Vin Diesel. Just like it definitely seems like he's a nightmare to work with.
Yeah,
so I mean, who knows?
I'm kind of with you. I think outside of the Fast and Furious, Vin Diesel is probably much better to work with. I would not be surprised if like he's just very protective of this, and maybe I've always got the sense that he interprets these movies different than everyone else. I'm not saying Vin Diesel is Tommy Wiseau, but I think he might think his movies are something different than what they actually are, like Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau thought The Room was a fantastic drama piece, but in reality, it's a comedy. I think Vin like thinks that these movies are the Citizen Kane of action movies, when in reality, they're the Fast and Furious of action movies. Like, just, it's okay. Embrace what you are. Like, we're going to talk about Hot Wheels here in a little bit. Like, know what you are when you're going into it. You can't make it. It's Fast and Furious. You have the worst right at Universal. You can't change what you are. You are who you choose to be, and you chose what you are a long time ago, back when you stole DVD players.
So what's interesting is, I obviously I've, you know, because of CinemaCon going on. Did you hear the? We'll probably end up talking about it, but the Fast and Furious reference dropped in the Shazam trailer.
Yes. Oh my god, the timing of that.
Let's go. That's so funny to me. Just the absolute timing. So it'll be interesting. Like, just no, everybody's gonna go see this movie because everybody wants to watch a train wreck.